Someone disrespected you today, and I bet you smiled, nodded, and walked away angry. We're going to fix that right now. Stop. Before you say anything, think about the last time someone talked down to you. A coworker, a family member, maybe a stranger. They said something cold, dismissive, maybe even cruel, and you just took it. Or worse, you exploded, and they walked away looking like the calm one. Either way, you lost. But here's what no one tells you. Losing that one doesn't mean you're weak. It means you were never taught the rules of this game. And today, I'm going to teach you every single one of them. Most people think dealing with disrespect means fighting back. The smartest people I know never raise their voice. There are 3 types of people who disrespect you. Most people will know how to handle one of them. The other 2, they'll eat you alive. There are 1, the tester. This person is checking your limits. Oh, you're wearing that? They throw a small insult, a backhanded compliment, or a dismissive comment just to see what you'll do. Type 2, a habitual disrespecter. They've been rude so long it's become their personality. You can't fix these people, but you can train them, and I'll show you how. Type 3, the power player. This is the dangerous one. They disrespect you deliberately, strategically, because it gives them control. In a meeting, in a relationship. A power player uses one specific tactic that works 9 out of 10 times, and most people fall for it every single time. I'll show you exactly how to reverse it in 30 seconds. But before we get to tactics, let's talk about the real source of the problem. The reason people disrespect you often has nothing to do with you and everything to do with what they think they can get away with. Respect is not given, it is communicated. Through your posture, through your tone, through what you allow, through what you don't. And the moment you understand that, everything changes. I'm about to give you a 5-word sentence that stops disrespect cold. No anger, no drama, just 5 words and watch their whole energy shift. Now, the reason I want you to understand the why first is this. When you understand why someone disrespects you, you stop taking it personally. And the moment you stop taking it personally, you gain power because you can think clearly. You can respond, not react. And that is the first principle I want you to burn into your brain. Never react from emotion. Always respond from position. In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you a conversation at what will completely change how you handle conflict. The silence technique, your most powerful weapon. Okay, here's the scenario. You're in a meeting. Your boss says something dismissive in front of the entire team. That's not a priority right now. Let's move on. Now, you use the silence, watch, or a family member makes a comment that cuts you down at dinner. Or someone publicly undermines you and everyone's watching to see what you do. There are 3 types of people who disrespect you. Most people will know how to handle one of them. The other 2, they'll eat you alive. There are 3 seconds of silence. That's it. Sounds too simple? Psychologists call it the most underrated dominant signal in human communication. When someone disrespects you, they expect one of 2 reactions, explosion or submission. When you do neither, they panic. They don't know what to do with calm. After the 3 seconds, and this is crucial, you don't get angry. You don't get defensive. You ask a question. One question that shifts everything. What exactly did you mean by that? Our question does something most people don't expect. It makes the disrespectful person hear their own words out loud. The workplace is the trickiest arena for this, because here you can't always just walk away, and responding wrong can cost you more than your dignity. It can cost you your career. So let's talk about the office, the meeting room, the group chat, the break room where your coworker has a comment for everything you do. Workplace disrespect is uniquely brutal. Your boss dismisses your idea. A senior colleague takes credit for your work. Someone interrupts you every time you speak in a meeting. A peer talks to you like you work for them. And the worst part, you have to come back tomorrow and see these people. There's a specific phrase for when someone talks over you in a meeting. It doesn't sound aggressive, but it hits like a freight train. When someone consistently interrupts you, here's what you say. Not with anger, but with a voice firm and steady. Hold on, I wasn't finished. Then you continue your sentence like nothing happened. When apology, no sorry bad ba, you simply claim the floor back. If they interrupt again, you look at them, pause and say, I'd like to finish my thought. What about when your boss is the one disrespecting you? You can't exactly tell your boss, hold on, I wasn't finished. Or can you? Because there is a way. And it actually makes your boss respect you more. With authority figures, bosses, senior colleagues, clients, the game is different. You can't match aggression, but you also can't disappear. The move here is what I call the professional redirect. Your boss dismisses your idea in front of the team. You don't fight it in the meeting. You wait. Then later, one-on-one, you say, hey, I wanted to circle back on that. I felt like my point didn't land the way I intended. Can I walk you through the thinking? Now you've done something powerful. You forced a real conversation. You've shown confidence without confrontation. And you've put the idea back on the table in an environment where they can engage honestly. But what if the disrespect is consistent? What if it's every day? What if it's not just rude? What if it's actually toxic? Then we're not talking about tactics anymore. We're talking about a decision. When disrespect is systemic, when it comes from the culture, from the top, from the structure of the environment itself, no communication tactic fixes that. You can be the most composed, most assertive, most strategic person in the room, and it won't matter. Because the problem isn't the conversation. The problem is the environment. And in that situation, the most powerful thing you can do is build your exit quietly. Upgrade your skills, expand your network, start conversations outside. Don't announce it, don't blow up, just build. Because the best revenge against a disrespectful environment is leaving it from a position of strength. You can't win a game that's designed for you to lose. Change the game. Identify the top 1 or 2 people in your life who consistently disrespect you. Don't write a list of 10, just the most significant 1 or 2. You can't fix everything at once. For each person, decide which type they are. Tester, habitual, or power play. Because your approach changes based on the type. The next time that person says or does something disrespectful, stop. 3 seconds of silence. Look, I see what's happening and I'm not okay with that kind of talk. Hold on, I wasn't finished. What exactly did you mean by that? Just those 3. Pick the right one for the moment. Start the evidence journal tonight. Before you sleep, write 1 moment from today where you showed up for yourself, even a small one. The most powerful version of you isn't the loudest in the room. It's the most grounded. Build that person. If this hit different, share it with one person who needs it right now.